Welcome back to Relationship and Love Classroom. Once again, I want to appreciate you for following me. I want to appreciate you for sharing my content. If you are not there, I have no content to share. Welcome back. In our last episode, we spoke about what? Can any of you remember? We spoke about love languages. That leads us to today's topic. And that is the difference between compromise and what? Pretense. These two words are mistaken a number of times. And I want us to look at this. When these things are well identified and put where they belong, then you can be sure that your relationship will be strengthened, your understanding will be on point, and your relationships will thrive from one level to the other. First of all, what is compromise? It is a healthy give and take that partners agree on. Both partners will agree on something that is mutually beneficial to the relationship. Hitherto, I never liked this or I never loved this, but because he likes it, because she likes it, I will take it upon myself to also go along. That is compromise. For instance, somebody likes hanging out. Maybe the man likes going out or just going out for probably live band, going to have a drink or something, but the partner who is the female or the woman doesn't really show interest in going out. So it gets to a point you may have conflicts, but you try to compromise. Even though I don't like going out, even though I don't like going for live band, my partner likes it, so I would also want to go along with him or with her. So these are healthy give and takes in every relationship, and compromises are very important in every relationship because you can't have everything to yourself the way you want it. You are two individuals coming from two different backgrounds, different lifestyles. Sometimes you come from different ethnic groups and all that, different countries, just that you are two completely different people. So compromises are things that would help you to understand each other and live at peace and show so much love to one another and care. And let's see what is pretense. This is when you hide your true feelings from your partner simply because you want to make them happy, simply because you don't want to offend them. Sometimes these two words really are words that are misinterpreted and misplaced, because something that looks like a compromise may be misunderstood to be pretense. But in its true word, pretense is something that we put across not to have the very difficult discussions. There are difficult conversations in every relationship. You can't act as though there are no issues to talk about. So pretense sometimes may not be that is what you want to do, but for that material moment, that is the only thing that can give you peace. But at the long run, these things create so much gap, it creates so much doubt, it creates so much misunderstanding because you don't want your partner to be angry with you. You decide that you want to act in a way as though you are happy about what is going on. When you are not happy about the issues, it is okay for you to bring the issues and have that conversation. These conversations definitely are not going to destroy your relationship. They are conversations that will build your relationship from one level to the other. We all need to have these hard conversations. I mean, let's face it. So you tell me about something that bothers you. Well, maybe immediately I may not accept, but upon hindsight, on some deep introspection, I'll come to the point of realizing that what you have said is true. Sometimes, my brothers, we are the ones that fall culprits to these things, because sometimes when the women speak, we know very well that what they are talking about is the truth, but we don't usually want to take it from them because we are not designed to take things on the surface just like that. So you don't want to pretend, but you want to compromise on certain things. Because if that is what makes you happy, then I'll be happy, and we'll all be happy. But if what it is that there is something that is of interest to you, and then I behave as though, well, it's not of interest to me, your partner will say, you don't care about me. They can put any interpretation at all they want to put on it. And you don't have choice. You don't have control over the interpretations. So I would say that let us get to a point where we can compromise. Even though I don't like this, but you like it, so I'll do it for you. And don't misunderstand or mistake it to be pretense. There are two words that has a very fine line in between: pretense and compromise. Okay? Misunderstandings will come when you are pretending. But have that hard, difficult conversation. Sometimes you won't like the way it will end, but that cannot be a deal breaker. It will definitely build your relationship from one strength or from one level to the other. So let us learn to have the very difficult conversations instead of pretense. Now, when somebody is trying to compromise, let it also be understood clearly that this is compromise, because at the end of it all, it's a win-win affair. But when it is pretense, it is only one side that benefits. It is the person who is trying to please the other one. So you who is at the receiving end, you are happy about it. But the person who is pretending is in so much pain, is in so much anguish, but they are not able to communicate to you exactly how they feel. But it is also how you come at them when they try to explain things to you. So instead of me coming to explain the real issues to you, for you to do an introspection, think through it and see where I'm coming from, you dismiss it, and it is misunderstood and misinterpreted as though you don't really mind, you are just pretending and all that. So let us have the very difficult conversations. Let us come to a point where we can understand where we all come from when it comes to issues of relationships. Pretense is elastic, because you cannot pretend over a long period of time, because you are not being yourself. It gets to a point when the elasticity limit of that pretense comes to a halt. And when it comes there, all you say is that I am tired of this, and then you blurt out. So all that you have kept within yourself over a long period of time that you don't want to talk about it, you are just acting, let my partner be happy and all that, will become one big blow that will explode one day, and you will be wondering where this issue is coming from. When pretense ends, frustrations come in, because it's a journey that has started from somewhere to another point. And when it gets to a point where the elasticity limit is reached, and you have nothing more to offer, you have nothing more to hide, because all that you have boxed within you is bottled up and you have exploded, you will say things that you shouldn't have said, you will act in ways that you shouldn't have acted and all that. Can we have that tough conversation? Talk about what the real issues are, the things that are our fears. Let's talk about it. Let our partners understand, even if at the time of conversation they don't understand. I am pretty sure when they go and sit back and do introspection, they are able to come to the point of understanding what exactly you meant by the things that you have said. Pretense creates gaps. It creates distance, and eventually it brings cracks in relationships. Watch these things carefully. So the big difference between these two words, compromise and pretense, is that compromises are honest adjustments, while pretense is a dishonest suppression of your feelings. Pure and simple. Compromise says, I will give here and he or she will give there. Pretense says, I'll be quiet, I'll stay put, I won't say anything until such a time. Pretense may be fine at a particular time. You pretend and say, I am fine, it is okay, I don't have a problem. You will say all the things to yourself and all that, but you know within you that you are not happy. You don't have to go through this needless pain of keeping the thing within you and acting as though everything is fine. No. Why won't you choose compromises? Because these ones are honest adjustments. You just adjust. Okay, I don't like this. She likes that. He doesn't like this, but I like that. You see where you can merge it and then you move forward. But when you are pretending, you are eating yourself in. You are just pleasing the other person because you don't want him to be angry with you. You don't want her to be angry with you. I can understand that in relationships, you want to have all the bliss, all the joy, all the happiness, and everything that comes with it. But it is always not a bed of roses. It will come with its own nuances. So, how are we prepared to face these things? So, let's have the tough conversations rather than pretending, because at the end of it all, it drifts us apart. The simple things that you may say, well, I am not happy about this, and we'll have the arguments, we have all the issues. We'll say, oh, it's okay, I'm fine with it, and all that, until you cannot take it anymore. In relationships, don't pretend, just be yourself and say it as it is. Let your partner understand that you will say it. Sometimes you are not saying it because you want them to respond. You are not saying it because you want to see them to agree with you or anything, but it gives you the opportunity of letting them know that this is what you have done and I'm not happy about it, and let that pressure go off you. A healthy relationship grows through compromise because it is mutual. But pretense, I can tell you, keeps a short-term relationship or keeps relationships very short. So remember, compromise brings you closer and pretense drifts you apart. If this video has helped you in one way or the other, just like it, share it, and subscribe. Go into the comment sections and let me know how you are able to manage these two words, because it comes every day. Sometimes you are just compromising, but you are being misunderstood and being described as being a pretender. Sometimes too, you are pretending and it is being misinterpreted as being somebody who is compromising. So let us look at all this. Let us have the frank conversations about all, and then we can have a good relationship. We can build it up and know that this is the relationship and love classroom where we have the tools to help you navigate your relationships. See you in the next episode.